Philosophers talk to our times. Spinoza, of course, lived through the agony of a collapse in democracy. In his day, the kind of democratic republic of De Witt was swept away in an ocean of monarchy as the Orange family were restored. Now, this was at a time of war and of conflict, of great difficulty to the United Province, as its golden age begun to founder. And Spinoza, who was a friend of De Witt, lived through it all. He lived through how people were radicalized, how they were taught to hate, how they were made to worship a great man who he saw was very flawed, the related scion of the Orange family, the future William III of England, that William. But before ever he deposed James, he deposed De Witt, who was taken out by the mob and hung. And famously, Spinoza writes, Ultima Barborum, and hangs it in his window. And when the mob comes for them, stares them down. That is why he cares about this issue, or why the least of men gets transcended into divinity. You can read ethics very sensibly as a way of understanding how you deprogram your mind, how you can rethink it to make it secure from the worship of heroes. Heroes are always flawed. One of the reasons I think Spinoza uses Euclidean proofs is he is avoiding the great argument. He's avoiding using rhetoric. He does use rhetoric. And he's avoiding using being a great philosopher. He's just using simple Euclidean proofs that he claims anyone can understand. Because he knows that charismatic cults are just folly. A Spinozaist would always know, for instance, that old myth of Hans Christian Andersen, where the king goes out without any clothes on, until the child spots that the king is naked. And then everybody says, oh, the king is naked, that's right. Wouldn't end like that. In Spinoza's day, in our day, merely pointing out the folly would be to invite execution. The only way we're going to change this world is to go back to basics and to reread books like Ethics that allows you to think and to rethink how you relate to other human beings, how you can allow them to change, allow them to see, allow them to understand the world anew.